Hi, I'm Mary Jo Boyd here with another eBite from Attorney Computer Systems. Today's eBite is in PracticeMaster, and I'm going to show you how to create a category page. A category page is an area of practice page, but it doesn't give you a list of options or items to put in. It's just one page that you can put all the information in, but it's tied to an area of practice, so it only shows up for that area of practice. Let me show you what I mean. Under my test data, I have Kelly White, which I'm going to show you her. And when I get in here, here are all of her area of practice pages. These are specific to family law. This is her divorce case. And in most cases, that's okay. If you had expenses, for example, you'd want a list tab that you can come in and add expense after expense after expense because they all have the same information. You just want to, list all those out. And then when you get back out here to your main page, you can just see all of those expenses on a list. But what about spouse? Spouse, I'm hoping Kelly White is only going to be divorcing one spouse, so I don't need this list tab to give me, a list of her spouses. I just need one screen that looks similar to my details screen that I'm just going to plug in all of his information, or her, if this were a man, you could just do all his information. Whatever the spouse is, you're going to put that in here. So let's show you how to add a category page that will do that for you. So I'm going to be in my client screen on my list tab, and I'm going to go to Edit, Form Designer. And you can see I have some tabs here. These are my client tabs. And this little multiple folder button right here is how to add a category page. So I'm going to add one. And then it gives me the option of what area of practice I would like to choose it for. In my case, I'm going to choose family law. You can create area of practice pages for any area of practice that you have defined, and you can create multiple category pages if you like. So in my instance, I just want to create one for spouse information. So I'm going to click on family law, say OK, and it creates this tab here that says family one. Well, that doesn't make any sense, so I'm going to double click it, and I'm going to rename that to spouse info. Say OK. And now I have my fields that I can add here. Now you do have to create your fields in file maintenance under the client information. So you will create whatever fields, name, address, phone number, any of those things that you want to keep track of for spouse info in the client window. And I've done that to save some time. So if we add fields, I'm going to go down to the bottom, and I've just created two for our example. I've got the family law spouse name and family law spouse date of birth. I'm going to say OK. Bring both of those in here, and now I have two pieces of information that we can store for spouse. I'm going to go ahead and exit and save my work, and now when I go into Kelly White, you'll see I have a spouse info tab over here. I still have this one because I will delete this later, but I do have this spouse info tab. And when I click on it, now I have just one screen that I would put in all of his information. Of course, you would add more fields, but this will give you a static page instead of that list page. I hope this eBite's been helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to visit our website or give us a call. Thanks.